Did you know the metal inside jet engines and hip implants starts out looking like ordinary beach sand? The rivets holding a Boeing 787 together, the hip replacement in your grandmother's leg, and the frame of an Apple Watch Ultra all share one surprising thing. They're made from a metal that starts out looking like ordinary black sand. That's titanium. And the journey from beach sand to spacecraft is stranger than you'd expect. Today, we're following that journey step by step. Most people have no idea that titanium is one of the most common elements on Earth. Yet pure titanium metal was almost impossible to make for over 100 years. Titanium is actually the 9th most abundant element in Earth's crust, more common than copper, zinc, or lead. But here's the catch. It never occurs on its own. It's always bonded tightly to oxygen, locked inside minerals like ilmenite and rutile. Most of it is mined not from deep underground, but from mineral sands along coastlines in Australia, South Africa, and Canada. So the raw material for a fighter jet often starts as dark sand you could scoop up on a beach. Here's something nobody tells you about titanium production. The metal isn't melted out of its ore like iron or steel. Turning that sand into metal takes one of the most stubborn chemical processes in industry, called the Kroll process, invented in the 1940s. First, the ore is heated with chlorine gas and carbon at around 800 to 900 degrees Celsius. Not a gentle warm-up, closer to the heat inside a blast furnace. This produces titanium tetrachloride, a liquid so reactive it fumes the moment it touches air. Next comes the part most people get wrong. You'd assume the metal is just melted out like iron. It isn't. Titanium tetrachloride is instead reacted with molten magnesium inside a sealed, oxygen-free vessel. The magnesium pulls the chlorine away, leaving behind something that doesn't even look like metal yet. A crumbly, porous material called titanium sponge. That sponge then gets melted in a vacuum furnace, sometimes 3 times over, to burn off any remaining impurities and blend in elements like aluminum or vanadium for strength. Only after that does it become a solid ingot, ready to be forged, rolled, or machined into the shapes we actually recognize. Did you know the same industrial process that makes titanium metal for jets also produces the white pigment in your toothpaste? Titanium's real trick is a strength-to-weight ratio better than steel, at roughly half the weight. That's why it's in airplane frames and rocket components. It's also almost immune to corrosion, because it forms an invisible oxide layer on its surface the instant it touches air. That layer is what makes it safe to leave inside the human body for decades in hip and dental implants. One application people rarely think about: titanium dioxide, a byproduct of this same industry, is what makes the white pigment in most toothpaste, paint, and sunscreen. Did you know titanium is nearly impossible to weld in normal air? It has to be done inside a chamber filled with argon gas. Titanium was actually discovered in 1791 in Cornwall, England, but nobody could produce pure metal from it for over a century. The chemistry was too stubborn. It's also named after the Titans of Greek mythology, chosen simply because it seemed unbreakable. And despite being so strong, titanium is notoriously difficult to weld. It has to be done in a chamber flooded with argon gas because contact with regular air at high heat makes it brittle. Most people have no idea that the metal in their watch survived a 900-degree chemical fight just to exist. So the next time you see a plane cut through the sky or notice the metal on your watch, remember it began as dark sand on a beach and took a 900-degree chemical fight to become something strong enough to leave Earth's atmosphere. What everyday object do you think has a hidden origin story like this one? Drop your suggestion below. I'll pick the next topic from your comments.